AM. Hot. Here we go. The reality check on WBOK 1230 AM.
Whoa, nah. What's happening, good people? How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
What's going on?
No, what's going on with you? 'Cause you look like you're like white.
I look what?
White.
Yeah, I'm tired. I work all day. Everybody think I just come in here and do a radio show and go home. No, I'm coming in from work.
See, people don't realize.
They don't realize this don't pay my bills.
And you don't realize it's a real job, too.
No, they don't realize the real job.
Yeah, they don't realize that radio is a real job and it's not easy.
Look, after you sit here and talk for 2-3 hours and having to concentrate on what's being said, bringing news stories, talking about it, knowing who you're talking to, or we're trying to remember all the different things that people bring up, you wiped.
Yup.
You're wiped.
Even music radio, not easy.
Yeah.
After doing a 5-hour shift from midnight to 5 a.m., you're tired. You are tired.
Yeah. And I mean, it's not like, you're putting your track shoes on and running.
No.
But it's mentally tiring. It's stressful.
And don't talk about when you fall asleep overnight. We've all done it.
No, we haven't.
Yes, we have. You've done it. Don't lie.
You did it.
Don't lie.
You did it.
I know I did it.
I didn't do it.
I did it once. And boy.
Hold up.
Hold up. One time. I only fell asleep one time.
Come on, bro.
After that, I was taking no dose and drinking coffee.
Come on, bro.
I'll never forget. It's when we first implemented the computer system at YLD. You remember that? We had to sit there and record all that stuff in real time. No drag and drop.
I'm sorry. I just haven't gotten past you telling me that you've only did it
once. I swear to you, once. Never did it while you were working there because you used to pop up in the middle of the night.
What's up?
Yeah,
what you doing? Who you talking to? Why you on the phone?
2:34 in the morning. What's up, bro?
That's because I was young.
What's up? What you doing up?
That's because I was young. I ain't had nothing else to do.
But we had just implemented that system at YLD.
Mm-hmm.
And Knee Deep came on, the long version.
Oh, that was the one that was like
15 minutes.
Was it 9?
15 minutes.
8 to 9 minutes.
So, we had the little rack behind us with all the carts and stuff. So I just pushed back and I put my head back. And then I just realized, man, it's real comfortable in here. Oh, it's kind of quiet. Oh, I ain't going to say the word. I said, oh, stuff. I looked up and it was dead silence. I just hit everything on the board I could possibly hit. And whatever came on, that's why I pushed up.
Let me see who else did that. I never forget one night. I just turned on the radio just to listen. All you heard was shh. I was like, they wake up in a minute. Ain't no need for me because I call the hotline.
Yep.
Shh. I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get up
and go over there.
I drove from the east all the way to Gravier Street. Now, how far would you say that is? That's a good 15-minute ride.
Yeah, good 15 minutes.
All right, so we dead air the entire time, and I drove over there. And when I got over there, I walked into the studio.
You tippy-toed?
Those studio doors, they didn't lock.
Yeah.
I opened up walked up. I'm going to tell you who it is in a minute. And I tapped him on the shoulder. Said, bro, your song went off a long time ago. Huh? It was like they crunched their booty cheeks together. Ooh.
They clutched the pearls, bro?
Oh, brother, and a couple other things. And, I'm sorry, G. I'm so sorry. Because I thought they were fired. Know who it was? It was JC.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, you can't do that. You couldn't do that to JC.
It was JC, but,
But it happens to all of us. Boy, you're a damn lie if you saying that you did not fall asleep on the air. You're going to get hit by lightning.
Me? Oh, you know what time I was on?
When you first started, you had to be overnight.
When I first started, I was doing mornings. I was not there. I never worked overnights.
You never worked overnights?
Nope. I mean, I did the show before overnights because somebody got sick.
And that's when you fell asleep?
I didn't fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was a night owl anyway. I can't sleep time. Look, I have problems sleeping now. I'll sit up till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning just getting news stories together. I've always been an insomniac. And I'll go to sleep like right now. You let me eat something and sit up here and be talking.
That itis will kick in.
Quick, fast, in a hurry. But overnight, I have to make myself sometimes, not all the time. When I'm not just like drain, I have to make myself go to sleep.
I used to be like that. Now, 11:30, 12 o'clock, cancel Christmas.
Now, that was one of the things that I found myself going to eat late because I wanted to go to sleep.
I stopped doing it.
If I ate late, it would make me go to sleep. And I was like, I want to go to sleep. I don't want to sit up till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, watching all these paid for programs on TV because I'm that type of guy to be like, mesothelioma. I think I got that.
Yep. I hate when they come up with these new things. Like, dang, I might have that.
Miso, that's that meat. What the Cat Williams says, that's that miso soup I had. They'll be like, I think I got that. But, you know, at one point in time, I was like, I got to stop watching all these different paid for programs. Be like, that ailment I think I got.
Especially if you are a hypochondriac.
That's me.
Woo!
That's me.
Boy.
That is me. I can't help myself sometimes. So I'll be like, nah, I'm not going to sit up and just do this. Are we up on the,
Yeah.
What you call it? I'm looking for
something. Got 20 viewers.
Huh?
We got 20 people watching as of right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We must be on the other one then. I don't know what these things are. They got so many of them sometimes. But anyway, yeah, there we go. Okay, it came up. So we got all these new people that are being announced as positions for the city of New Orleans now, for the new administration. Which you don't know any of them?
I haven't. I was too busy paying attention to TD and the council getting into it.
Did you see TD yesterday? TD? Only thing TD didn't say is kiss my cat, kiss my cat.
She didn't. She called me everything but the child of God.
I was like, oh Lord. But I think, you know what I think she does do? I think she scares a couple of them.
Man, she's from Compton. I would be scared of her.
Because they waited until she left to start really talking about.
She come in there wearing red and a baseball cap that has a P on it. I'm leaving.
I was like, oh, Lord, there it is. But you know what? I think there's going to be even more of that before.
Shenanigans?
Yeah. I think it's going to be before she walks out and says, see y'all later. Thank y'all so much. Da-da-da. I think she's going to let something go.
Oh, I guarantee she's going to let something go.
I'm probably gonna start taking wages over the air and stuff. So like, will TD leave peacefully, or will she let him have it before she leaves?
She gonna bust them there, Peru, Bia.
Oh Lord, Dave, no, you didn't go there, Peru. Then the other thing I gotta talk to folks about. Bruh. Am I tripping? Am I really tripping that a membership for the Audubon Institute doubled? Bruh.
I saw that in the news yesterday. Said, ooh, they're not going to be happy.
I was like, y'all got to be out of y'all mind. Well, the first thing that I thought about, I was like, the Audubon Institute? That's where Montano went. That's where he went. That's where that $400,000 salary went to. Then the other part of it, I don't think that people really considered this. I know all of us were sitting there going like, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. But the Audubon Institute They got a millage coming up.
Yep.
Bruh.
And it's our tax dollars that support them.
Yeah, that's the millage.
So why would you want to
Why would you put
double?
yourself in that position to say we're going to double it for all of y'all? And then you got a millage coming up, and the person that y'all hired to be one of your top officials is the one that screwed up the city budget.
Man, the animals, the birds and the bees and the fish are
Bro,
going to
the
be swimming
tigers
around
walking
looking
around.
at each other like, what?
The Tigers is walking around going, rut roll, rut roll, rut roll, rut roll. I was like, oh, boy. These are the times and days that you got to say, somebody didn't think this through.
Yeah, because when that zoo is empty, all the animals going to be saying they all ask for you.
Rut roll, rut roll. And all the
tigers ask,
and all the cheetahs are sitting there, they
and
giving
the
everybody.
monkeys ask for truth.
Yeah, look, and all the cheetahs. You ever been through there where the cheetahs are? They always walk up to you and have your hand out. You ever seen it?
Bro, I haven't been to the zoo in
Bruh,
years.
come on.
Serious.
You go over there where the cheetahs are, and they have learned to put their hand out thinking that you're going to give them something. Yeah.
The cheetahs.
The cheetahs.
Man, I wouldn't dare give nothing to a cheetah.
No, I mean, it's in an enclosure. It's in
okay.
enclosure.
Somebody say that's
They're
like a
enclosed,
swipe
so
the daylights
they're
out.
not coming to you, but they walk to the gate. So there's I don't know exactly, the enclosure. It's the enclosure that they're in, but the enclosure that they're in, you're nowhere near it.
Okay.
So they walk up to the gate where they are, and they got their hand out, like, give me something.
I remember back in the days, and this is for real, them baboons would throw stuff at you.
Really?
Yeah. You tease them enough, yeah, they'll throw something at you.
So I'm thinking that the cheetahs are probably going to be walking up now that they learn how to do this. They probably learn how to do this to give you the finger. Like, y'all don't know what we naked up in here in this cold. We need some more money. We need some clothes up in here. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, y'all need to be able to tell some stuff. But I've heard so many lies in the last week since I've been paying back attention to what's going on. I gotta break some more news today.
Uh-oh. What you got, bro? What you got?
I'm gonna tell you, I know you gotta do your news. Your break here. So
You got a couple of minutes. Got a few minutes. It's opening.
First things first. We're not gonna get rid of services. We're not gonna get rid of this, and we're not gonna mess with services for trash. And then the person that they go to talk to about why we're not getting rid of or doing anything about the trash services is the vendor, Torres, on the news. And the first thing Torres said out of his mouth was, well, yeah, it costs a whole lot of money to dump it because, we got to pay more money for landfill charges and yada, 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 yada. I stopped again in my tracks, wondering, are the people that you're talking to, called the news reporters that are doing these stories, are they going to say anything to you about your comments? Because guess what his comment was?
What was it?
Yeah, it cost us more money to dump at the landfill and da-da-da. So let's take a lesson. Why you looking at? Oh, okay. I thought you did that to me.
No.
A 101 lesson, a landfill lesson, a lesson to understand something. The city of New Orleans divides its trash and the collection of that trash into districts. You've got the French Quarter District. You've got the New Orleans East and Gentilly in that area district. You got Algiers in that district. And I think that probably Lakeview is another district in that area. So you got 4. But it's actually 5 contracts. Somebody said, wait a minute, G, I thought you said we had 4 districts. We do. But it's 5 contracts. Let me go back through it again so that you'll understand something. The only reason that I'll even tell y'all who taught me this. Ray Nagin taught me this. Ray Nagin taught me this many years ago because he said, I want you to see how we do this for the city. This is the business, all right? So you divide it up. Then when you got more than one vendor, you can tell this vendor got this district, da-da-da. So we've got Algiers. We've got the French Quarter. We've got New Orleans East. And we've got the Lakeview area, right? That's 4. Well, guess what number 5 is?
What's that?
The landfill, River Birch. River Birch has a contract also for the city of New Orleans. We pay, your tax dollars and my tax dollars pay to dump the trash. So what City Torres is talking about, so we got more fees that we're going to have to pay for landfill? What? You ain't paying for that. We are. Oops. Wasn't supposed to tell it. I wasn't supposed to tell it. Oh. Oh, well.
Spilled it.
Consider it told. Consider it told. Oh, well. Let's take a break. We'll take the break here. We'll come back. We've got some more because I need to talk about y'all's new officials that have gotten their new positions for the next administration. We'll talk about them in just a few minutes, y'all. Give you some more information here because I got questions. More next, right here at WBOK.
That's right. It's party time each and every Sunday night at 7 p.m. on WBOK. It's the Throwback Throwdown with DJ Wick as he brings you the best in old school from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and the early 2Ks. Plus, the party goes to another level at 9 p.m. with the Throwback Throwdown Party Mix to round out the night. It's the Throwback Throwdown Sunday nights at 7 p.m. on WBOK and on the World Wide Web at WBOK1230.com.
The National World War II Museum. Located in the Warehouse District of New Orleans, the National World War II Museum tells the story of America's experience in the war that changed the world, why it was fought, how it was won, and what it means today. Visit them online at www.nationalww2museum.org for time tickets and safety information.
You've got responsibilities, but that doesn't mean your dreams are on hold. At Southern University at New Orleans, our evening and weekend college is designed with your life in mind. Finish your degree. Start a new one. On your time. Your degree. Your schedule. No excuses. Just opportunity. Visit suno.edu and make your next move today.
Saints of God, it's time for us to tell you the truth. It's time for you to start your 21-day challenge. Don't take another day. Do it right now. Call 504-701-4711. That's the Whole Water Stove, Pastor David Impartan Sr., the host of Change Your Water, Change Your Mind. This is the water that's designed to change your body, the way you think, the way you act, and the way you look. Why don't you start your 21-day challenge today? For $35, you can start it right now. Call me so we can set up your appointment. 504-701-4711. That's 504-701-4711. Change your water, change your mind.
Every year, the lights return to City Park, and as if by magic, so do we. Families reunited, kids wide-eyed, old memories meeting new ones. Celebration in the Oaks is more than a holiday tradition. It is where New Orleans comes together to shine. Don't miss the magic. Make Celebration in the Oaks your holiday tradition and help City Park shine for generations to come. Go to celebrationintheoaks.com and grab your tickets before they're gone.
This This is Andronika Morris, host of Put Housing First. Join us every Tuesday at 12 o'clock, where we will discuss how housing affects every aspect of our lives and what's necessary, what's needed to guarantee housing for all. Join us every Tuesday at 12 o'clock as we dig down deep onto the issues that affect all of us.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. Here we go. The reality check on WBOK 1230 AM.
All right, folks, welcome back. Welcome back. Gerod Stevens with you. Glad you're here with me. My number 504-582-9422. Give me a holla. Because we got some other stuff we got to talk about. The big news today. We got new folks that have taken their positions with the city of New Orleans. We'll talk about it in a minute. What you say, Pop Jones?
Hey, G-Man.
What's going on with you?
You got your partner in crime with your Wick, huh?
Oh, yeah, he been here.
I'm going to have to check his birth certificate. He talking about the monkeys, man.
Yeah.
You know about the monkeys, G-Man?
Yeah, he got a little hoppity hop in him. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the monkeys, man. The monkeys is something else, man.
He got a little
Hoppity hop.
Yeah, he got a little hoppity hop in him, so it make you ask questions. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to check Wick birth certificate, man. I thought that was what old people know about how the monkeys act. Monkeys is something, man.
But he ain't no youngster.
Oh, no? Well, look, I'm going to have to ask Wick. Do Wick remember when they, on Canal Street, when the guy used to have the monkeys dancing? They used to be turning the, what you call them, and it would be dancing to the music. Do he remember
the monkey
that?
grinder? I don't remember the monkey grinder. That might be a little before my age.
What's a
before
monkey
my
grinder?
Okay.
Monkey grinder. When man stands there with the box, he turns the knob on and he plays music, and the monkeys are dancing around and get money from people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Wick.
They had actual monkeys.
Yeah, actual monkeys.
Huh?
Yeah. That was the thing. Watch Bugs Bunny cartoons. They made fun of it all the time.
That's fine. I didn't know they were doing it here.
Yeah.
On Canal Street.
Well, Wick, I wonder what Wick gonna see what's gonna happen in the city since we got our new man that's gonna be over the what is it? What is his name? Garrison, huh?
Harrison?
Yeah, he gonna be over the
Homeland Security?
Yeah.
Oh, he used to be the chief of police anyway, so he just came back home from Baltimore, but he's been here for a minute. He's also a preacher over at off of Palmetto Street, City of Love.
Okay.
So you don't know Chief Harrison?
Huh?
You didn't know Chief Harrison?
No, who?
Chief Harrison.
Oh, is his grandfather?
No, he been here before. He was a police officer for NOPD. Then he got promoted to chief, I think, through the Landrieu administration. Left here when.
Wait. Whoa, how far are you going back? Now, the one that's the councilman we talking about, right?
He's not a councilman? Who are you talking about?
Garrison that just got appointed a position by the mayor, by the incoming mayor.
Yeah, he's not a councilman.
He was a councilman, right?
No, sir. He was a
Was
police
he over
chief.
District A?
That's Jeruso.
Oh, that's two different. Oh, okay.
You been asleep today? What you been doing today?
Go ahead on. I see that.
See what you been doing today?
You're attacking me again. That's all right. Okay,
you've been out there on Canal Street looking for the man
That's
with the
all right.
monkeys. That's what that is.
I'm gonna have to get with the helmet now.
You was out there on Canal Street. I'm gonna tell your wife you out there hanging on Canal Street looking for the man with the monkeys.
Oh, go ahead. She right here too. Boy, you exposed me all over the country, man.
You over there messing with the man with the monkeys, huh? Yes, indeed. That's all right. No. What you talking about is
man,
Jeruso. He gonna be your new.
I got to wake up then. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Jeruso's gonna be your new CAO, your Chief Administrative Officer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then you're gonna have Chief Harrison, that's the head of Homeland Security.
So everything gonna be all right then.
That's what they tell you.
That's what they're telling you.
That's what they tell you.
I'm gonna find out. I'm listening.
Yeah. So I think the only person that was not up there that was pretty much, which was interesting, and I don't know. I just have a feeling. I do have a feeling. I don't know, but it would be interesting that you have your folks that are going to be your leads that are standing up around you while you're at the podium, but the police chief wasn't there. Made me ask the question. I don't know, and I'm not trying to put it out there, but people be asking questions the minute you say something. It made me ask the question. I wonder, is she planning on keeping? I know this was a question that came up on the hot seat, but I wonder, is she trying to keep? What's her name? Kirkpatrick.
Is she gonna keep it? Keep it fresh?
Yeah, I wonder if she's gonna keep it.
Yeah, she said that. Yeah, I think she had already committed to that.
But
what you don't believe, she gonna change her mind?
It's something there there's something there that made me go, and that is, I think that overtime thing might have changed the direction.
Okay.
Because you're talking about a police chief that has already said to them, I'm not going to go by the rules that you're setting here, when it might compromise city safety. Well, they're telling you and giving you a directive. We're going to have to talk to you about this overtime because you were the biggest overtime abuser. So,
gee, man,
it might not be as comfortable as we think it as said, but nobody said anything. Now I'm just looking into the future.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It didn't seem to be too comfortable up there, because you would think that, because she named Avegno. Avegno is the current chief health person for the city of New Orleans, and that means she's holding her over. So if you're holding her over, why didn't you bring in your police chief that you're holding over?
Okay.
But maybe it's just me.
You kind of scary, G, man.
I just knew that there was another relationship that I knew that Elena Moreno may have wanted for her police chief. And I never heard this one.
Well, we don't be looking at that.
Yep. So, but I will give Helena Moreno some credit. I'm loving the fact that she's naming people that are locals. I'm not hearing from people. I'm not hearing that she going out here doing this search for this one, national search for that one. She bringing in folks that's locals.
Okay.
And I'm liking that so far.
So is that gonna help the city?
I think it's gonna help the city that she's bringing in the locals.
Okay, so is that gonna help us money wise?
Oh no, we gonna see.
All right, now.
All right, Pop.
I trust you, G, man.
All righty, good. I will talk to you later.
All right, Wick.
And stay off Canal Street. Stay off Canal
all
Street.
All right.
I'll talk to you later.
All right, Wick.
All right, Pop.
All right.
Yes, indeed. We'll talk to you later.
So, all right.
So one of the things, too, now I'm going to get in trouble, Wick. You ready?
When don't you ever get into trouble?
No, because I want to do some things that may not, and it actually goes back to conversation on yesterday. I know Galloway gonna get me when he when he called in. But one of the things that we talked about yesterday with this whole scenario of making sure that we spend every penny and make sure that we spend it correctly. I want to make sure that if we have the audacity sometime to put our hands in people's pockets to see how much money they making, I would be the first one to tell you, put your hand in my pocket. Because I'm going to tell you, no, that is not a roll of quarters. Dun-dun, dun-dun. Yeah. You all right over there?
Man,
What?
I'm turning my mic off.
That is not a roll of quarters, boy. Can't get $10 out of that. No, sir. But what I am going to tell you,
it's a roll of dimes.
No, you didn't go to the roll of dimes, boy. But I will tell you this. In this whole scenario, it's interesting that we always find a way to say, because I saw Chief Kirkpatrick on I saw her on the news earlier today, and they started asking her questions about pay and how you going to control your overtime and what you going to do with this and how you going to do that. And she said, let me tell you something. She said, we're going to go back to the old ways of doing things, and that is having the biometric punch-in clock that you're actually going to have to put your finger, the old way of putting your finger on the button and letting it read the fact that you are in, and then when you come back, you are punching out. Okay? All righty. That's how we're going to do it. The only thing she didn't say in that whole scenario right then and there, she's like, this is how we're going to do it, and that's how it is. Biatch. That's all she didn't say. She didn't say it that way.
This is how we do it.
This is how we do it. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Does she know that you imitate her?
Huh?
Does she know that you imitate her?
She won't even speak to me no more. So I guess she did.
What did you do to that lady, man?
I imitate her. She does. I'm serious. I mean, I could be sitting right here, and she could be sitting at the end of the table. This has actually happened. And I'm like, hey, Chief said that. And you know what she does?
Stone face you.
Stone face. And turns and walks away.
Wow.
So I know I've pissed her off. So, but I mean, when you take these jobs and you're in these positions, you got to be able to take a joke. Or sometimes you got to be able to take people that don't disagree with you. I mean, that do disagree with you. But I guess I'm not that person. So
you ain't the one.
I'm usually in now her bodyguard, Reese, all of them, because I called out Reese yesterday about something that I saw. But all the rest of them, they all speak. But guess what? I'm not really surprised. Mm-hmm. But I think I got it pretty much down pat though. I'm pretty much.
I'm leaving that alone. I'm not going down that rabbit hole because I don't want to get pulled over.
You don't. Nah. She basically is. I don't think she's a bad person. I really don't think she's a bad person. I think that our tax dollars are paying too much for that position. That's what I think. It don't have anything to do with her. I don't think she's a bad person. And a lot of the police officers that I know, they like her. But is the position a good position currently? What are we doing? So, this is why I said, here's where I get in trouble. I would like to see that the people that we are currently hiring for these new directors of, chiefs of, deputy mayors, because I think that they are going to be entitled as deputy mayors or chiefs. I would like there to be a cap on the salaries. I do not think that in a medium market that we are running, that we should be paying folks to run an organization, that be the director of, be the chief of, be the deputy chief, be the deputy mayor, whatever, $300,000 and $400,000 when it's not called for. I know that we'll have their excuse. We're paying for the best of the best. We're paying for the best of the best. But if you're the director of the Sewage and Water Board, if you're the head of a department that has municipality infrastructure or whatever, that's not the best of the best, but you're in charge of it, we're going to get the mediocre standards that we're used to. There's not going to be anything new that you can do that hasn't been done. What? Yeah. So, okay. Let's give you an example. I'll give you an example real quick. What new standards can be brought forth through Sewage and Water Board? Let's use Sewage and Water Board. Sewage and Water Board. What can you do differently? Not tell me to park my cars on a neutral ground? Because that's what we've done for the last 8 years. We relinquish our duties to say that you can't park on a neutral ground, but you can park on the neutral ground when you know there's a downpour coming. All right. For the last 8 years, we've been hearing how much turbines cost, but we continuously hear at some point in time during the quarters of the year that those turbines, especially number 4 and number 6, that's a damn shame that I know which ones are going to go down, either number 4 or number 6. You can't tell me that the amount of money that we have available, the amount of money that we could bond, the amount of money that we generate, that we could not buy within a 6-month period and probably pay for it, a brand new turbine. Or, better yet, want to be a big girl? Want to show me what you're working with? Want me to put the emphasis on viable stuff that my people that put me in office can see? That would be, hey, y'all, let me show y'all what we buying. We want y'all to see the brand new turbine that we're getting General Electric to make, especially for us. They gonna machine it, and they gonna come in here and install it, and we gonna release them old turbines 1 year at a time. I got 4 years. Guess what? We gonna do one every year. And if I get 2 terms, I'm gonna get the other 2. And probably try to get some of them pumps.
gonna pump the party?
Huh?
You gonna pump the party?
Yeah, we're gonna pump the party. So we should be able to do that, right? I thought somebody was gonna tell me that a brand new is gonna cost a brand new turbine was gonna cost about $1 billion or something. And come to find out, those turbines is somewhere, what, 30 to 50?
That's it?
Yeah.
Man, come on.
Each. But if I got 4 years, every year I got a brand new budget. Why haven't we put a budget together that includes a brand new turbine? Instead of hearing every year, turbine 6 is going to be down. Turbine 4 is going to be down. But tell me how much it cost us for all them repairs. And who does it? Who got the contract? More coming up, folks. Everybody hold tight.
On Auto Trends with JeffCars.com, here's a snippet of some of what we cover. GPS pioneer Gladys West.
We worked long hours computing trajectory orbits and satellite orbits, trying to get the data and everything correct enough.
Auto analyst Mark Bland.
14 new vehicle deals that happen in this country out of every 100 that women don't have a fingerprint on.
To tune in, check out Auto Trends with JeffCars.com. Saturdays at 4 p.m. on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about.
Tired of the impersonal one-size-fit-all style of banking? You deserve a bank that delivers exceptional service and personalized attention to your needs. That's the Home Bank Standard. Since 1908, Home Bank has been a trusted financial partner for businesses and families because we go the extra mile to help you reach your goals. See for yourself why Home Bank is good for business, good for life. Stop by any New Orleans area location or find out more at home24bank.com. Home Bank, member FDIC.
Are you passionate about community safety and police accountability? Tune in to The Monitor's Mic, where we talk about oversight, policing, and you. Hosted by the Office of Independent Police Monitor, we're here to shine a light on policing issues that matter, from real-time policing updates to in-depth interviews. Get the facts and stay informed. We're breaking down complex issues, highlighting community voices, and holding people behind the badge accountable. Join us for an informative hour every Friday at noon on WBOK. Your city, your police, your show. The Monitor's Mic.
Meet Leanna, a part-time chef and full-time mom. In the past, Leanna didn't have health insurance because she didn't think she could afford it. What she didn't realize is she qualified for Medicaid. She loves the coverage and peace of mind that comes with high-quality care. The kind of care you get with Healthy Blue. This is Medicaid, and it's for more people than you think. Maybe even you. To see if you qualify, go to myhealthybluela.com.
When you talk, we listen. WBOK. Here we go. The reality check on WBOK 1230 AM.
All right, folks. Welcome back. So before I left out of here, and I don't know. So let me tell you, did you say something earlier too that was that you don't go to the zoo? You don't go?
Man, I haven't been to the zoo since I was a kid.
You know, when I used to, I know I used to go, but I actually would go because I was doing some things with Eileen when she was over there. And that was the, what was that? The Boo in the Zoo? Is that what that was? The Boo in the Zoo? And that was for Halloween, Boo in the Zoo. And those kids, man, just seeing them over there enjoying themselves. It was Halloween, but they were having so much fun.
Oh, you used to wear your Barney costume, huh?
Huh?
You used to wear your Barney costume, huh?
No, I was wearing your Kool-Aid one with you. That's what I'm saying.
Now, I forgot you didn't have a costume. You just paint yourself purple.
You didn't even paint yourself. You just came on out. They were like, what is that? Pablo.
Look who's talking. I said, get the algo.
But anyway, let me get back to my original. And I was thinking to myself about who's going to be cut out from going to take their kids to the zoo, enjoying the festivities, even the Mother's Day festivities. Because, you know, when the Mother's Day come over there, that's when we go over there because they had Irma Thomas performing and all this other stuff. But I was thinking to myself, and maybe I needed to ask you all, because the membership to be a member of the Audubon Institute Zoo is now over $400 for medium market facility. Now, and I'm actually opening up my telephone lines because I don't want to sound like I'm just bougie. I really don't. But I need to hear from some of you all that have been to other cities and said, let's go to the zoo, and have been to their facilities and compare it to this facility. Is there anybody under the sound of my, because I thought that would come ringing out. But not everybody has had the opportunity to enjoy other cities' zoos. Philadelphia, San Diego. Have you ever been to, what's the other zoo on the West Coast? Is that the LA Zoo? LA's zoo. Which zoo am I talking about on the West Coast? With? You know what I'm talking about? Is that LA? I know it's San Diego. San Diego has beautiful.
Zoo. That's real nice.
But I'm trying to figure out another zoo. And I'm trying to compare market size, marketplace. That's important to me when we start looking at zoos. But has anybody else maybe that's just not us. And maybe this just not, you know, maybe I'm talking to an audience too that's out of the age category of saying, hey, I just want to go to the zoo, because usually when we go, we want to take our kids. So I'm going to just go ahead on and say it. It's okay. All right, then let me ask you this, because everybody was like, what? Yeah, it's just okay. The zoo here is just okay. The best part of it is when you go through the front door and you look at the flamingos, you see the flamingos. They standing there looking pink. Okay. You go a little bit further down, you see the elephants enclosure. Does not mean you're going to see the elephants, but you see their enclosure. Then they come out, boo-boo everywhere. Boo-boo bigger than bowling balls. Looking at you. Then they shoot some water on them, they feed them, and they go back in and boo-boo some more. Like, what you expect them to do? Circus tricks? Let the kids ride on them? No. But it's only what? I think it's only one or two. It's two of them. I know it's two. Yeah. You go a little bit further in, and what do you see? A jaguar. That's a jaguar? I just don't want to. I don't want to downgrade us. I'm not sitting here downgrading us, but is it worth double the price? I have no idea what their cost factors are. I know it's high because everything about the zoo has been, to me, has been high. But we have a millage that supports that. This is also Audubon Institute. That's a nonprofit. So they get a lot of funding, right? So why are we saying that this is okay to double your subscription to become a member? And you're in, I mean, you got me going, do you see it?
Hold on, fam.
Did it make you go, did it make you go, I want to be a part of it? Wicked Mike.
So sorry.
Are we to the point where we went, okie dokie then? And Howard got a point too. And Howard's point is, well, add the aquarium and the insectarium to it. Have you been to the aquarium?
I have not been to the aquarium since 1991.
91?
Oh, no, 92.
I went to the aquarium last year when Zulu had their introduction of the king, and all the members were out there. So I went to the aquarium then. I went to the insectarium as well. That freaks me out. I don't like that one. I mean, that's just me. I'm not an insect person.
So let me guess, you're a person that screams when you see a roach fly.
No, I run. There's a difference. Well, I'm not going to scream. I'm going to leave you standing there, and you're wondering, why did he leave? You're going to be the one that screams.
You're from New Orleans, you know that when you hear that, you know it's time to go.
I'm not going to be there. So, but the insectarium, the aquarium. Now I went to the aquarium. I think the aquarium is good. They got the entrance way with, you see the fishing flying, and then you see the man in there that's scuba diving, feeding the fish and stuff. Good. But is it worth it? Because I think that there's a possibility what's not being included in this whole, whatchamacallit, is the fact that there is a tourist angle and we're not seeing how many tourist dollars are coming in. That's just me. That's just me. But we'll see. We shall see. All right, y'all. We got news coming up next. We'll come back. We'll take some telephone calls and get you ready for the next hour as you get ready to go home, y'all. It's cold outside. Put your hat on. Put your coat on as you go on home. Get you some of that heat, y'all. More coming up. This is next.
Of Xavier University.
Yeah.
WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. President Trump says migration from all third world countries is paused permanently until the U.S. immigration system recovers. This follows the fatal shooting of a National Guard member by an Afghan national who Attorney General Pam Bondi says should have never been allowed into the country.
They did very little, if minimal, vetting on all of these people.
Trump vows to remove non-citizens who aren't net assets. Jaquan Stembridge, the youngest assistant secretary in Georgia GOP history, has resigned after being caught in a child sex predator sting in Athens. Stembridge, who chairs Georgia Teen Republicans, allegedly tried to meet an underage boy. No arrests have been made, and the party will fill his vacant post. And boxing stars Shadeja Green and Clarissa Shields are trading jabs online. Green accuses Shields of lying in a video montage while Shields dismisses the feud as hype and points to her record. Get BIN News now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
Here we go. The reality check on WBOK 1230 AM.
All right, folks, welcome back. 5 o'clock straight up in the city of New Orleans. Feel like you sound like you're not from there. We don't say New Orleans. We say Nolans. That's about right. Please drive care on your way home or wherever you're headed. I know you're getting off work, so some of us like to be speed demons and be getting up out of there. Take your time. Your house will be there when you get there. All right, my number 504-582-9422. 504-582-9422. Galloway!
Brother G.
What's going on with you?
Man, get your hands out my pocket.
Boy, I ain't trying to feel no dimes and sure ain't looking for no quarters. That's what I'm talking about.
Man, brother G, you must have been reading my mind today when you talk about Granny Clampett and that overtime. Brother G, listen, man, tell New Orleans NOPD they gotta stop. How can you make this amount of money? $245,000.
Who made $245,000?
Sergeant Henry Brooks took home more in overtime than anyone else in the department last year. The NOPD paid him more than $245,000, almost 3 times his base salary of $83,000. Y'all gotta stop that, man. I'm coming to work for the NOPD. That's just one. It's some more of them folks. It's all coming out. Granny Clampett, if I can come down there and put my finger in there, will you hire me?
So Galloway, here go the problem I got. Because what I'm hearing from you, and I ain't saying you're wrong, but what I'm hearing from you is the same thing that was portrayed on the news. And I think that's got to be a indicator that it worked. Because what we ain't considering is that Mr. Burke is one of those police officers that worked and he worked his butt off. I don't know what he's working for. I don't know if he's the only person in his house working. I don't know if he's trying to get him a house. I don't know what he's trying to buy. But he ain't working for no $7.20 an hour or 25 cents an hour. That man got a salary that starts him off at a certain amount. Now, remember something. We're not talking about his salary. We're talking about the details that he works. And those details that they work start at 50 and 60, and sometimes more than that, especially if you're talking about time and a half. And think about that. You're working 56 and a half hours at some amount of money per week. That ain't no $7 an hour. Yeah, that could add up in a year.
Hey, I will buy that from you. That's all I'm saying.
But only thing I'm saying, look, I ain't got my hand in his pocket neither, bro. I ain't trying to feel for no quarters here. but what I am trying to say is, he ain't the only one. But what's getting to me on this story is, the only one that's really making money overtime are blacks.
That's my problem with this whole story. They put everything I've looked at. They putting the brothers out on the front street.
All the brothers on the front street. I'm like, well, dang. How about the other folks?
Yeah, and that's my problem with it. Because I'm like, no. They can't be the only one. But I was like, they got to cut this out, man. But my whole issue is, say if it is true. You mean to tell me that you got to work that hard as being an NOPD because nobody else won't do it, or is everybody doing it and he's the only one they don't like and they put him out there?
So remember,
something ain't right.
We are a police department that is still low with the number of police officers it has. So the details that are available are probably going to be a whole lot more available to somebody like Mr. Burke, because they ain't got all the officers that they can get to work them.
They only got, 900 down there, right?
Yep. So my question is, I ain't heard nobody say nothing about the office that puts out those details. Somebody assigned that man them details.
Yeah,
The
you gotta
office
be,
of
'cause
second,
you got.
the Office of Secondary Employment gets a piece of that money. So why ain't nobody talking about, well, the city took a piece of that money, so we could have really checked to see, was he daggone doing something wrong?
I mean, Brother G, you got some of them working 120 days of 16-hour shifts and only log in 11 days off the clock. That's man. Hey, I'm built like a machine, but this machine needs oil and water too, man.
Hold on a minute. Let me ask Wick. All right. Now you heard. I don't know if did you just hear what Galloway said?
No, I was busy editing.
He said he couldn't believe that the man didn't have but 11 days off in a year. How many you took off this year? When you getting ready to get to the end of the year, how many days you had off?
Including my vacation or?
How many days you
No, just regular days. Regular days. No vacation.
Last week.
Well, I had last week off.
Yeah, last week off, right? So that's what? 3 days.
No, it was 3 days.
Yeah.
And I got 3 coming up. Well,
right, because you just applied for them.
Yeah, I'm doing Christmas.
All right. In a year.
Mm-hmm.
So
now, I mean, I was sick
6.
maybe a couple of times.
Yeah, so you probably at 8.
Yeah.
I think you were out 2 days.
Yeah, about 8 to 10 days maybe.
For the whole year.
For the whole year.
There you go. I just wanted to put that because I'm there with you.
Yeah.
I don't have to work like that, young man.
We do.
My God bless y'all. Y'all keep that hard work going, man. Now, G.
Now, the reason I said that to you, I just wanted you to meet Toby over there. I'm Chicken George. That's all.
Man, I ain't nothing with that, man.
And look, Galloway, when I be off, y'all be calling me on my cell phone. Where you at? Why you ain't there? What you do?
No.
Like, what day? Why can't take a couple of days off? We want you back on the air. You need to go back over. I was like, boy, this something here.
G, man, I only work Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, man. No, I can't do it, man. Not no more. I ain't no spring chicken, man. Y'all still spring chicken.
I ain't no spring chicken. I'm roasted, toasted, fried, dyed, and laid to the side. I don't even have no daggone. I don't even have no seasoning.
I want to transform into this budget.
All right, go ahead.
How common it is for the meeting to end without a revenue estimate after your budget has passed the city council?
I thought that's what the meeting was.
See, I told my wife that I wasn't drinking when I read that. She said, "You don't know what you're talking about." I said, "They sat there and said there's no revenue estimate for that big budget they passed." Right. And I told them, I'll be down there for the Black Film Festival. I told them I'm gonna make Cantrell go off. Mayor Cantrell got up there on that stage and say that you haters don't like that. I'm gonna make her go off in that city hall meeting on them folks, man.
Well, she did it yesterday, so she basically let them know. She's like, listen, y'all wanted me to sign off on this. You did not give me the information in a timely manner, and said the other thing too. You all been trying to hold it to yourself like it's secret. Now,
something ain't right.
I know she said that, but if you go back, and I don't know if you went through the whole meeting and saw Oliver when he made his comments, he said, I guess because I didn't win and I'm not going to be here, y'all been holding this thing secret too, but I'm working until the day that I have to leave, and y'all not sharing it with me neither.
Brother Gerod, I'm telling you what I've seen and what I've been reading. This one is on your buddy Red Bottoms, Jeruso, he's a crook in my opinion, and Helena Moreno. Y'all own this one. I don't want to hear nothing else. All this stuff y'all talking about cutting, all this deputy man, all this other crap, this is on y'all. You're not going to be able to use this excuse come that first Monday in January, because every single one of y'all worked on this budget will be in office come that first Monday in January. Own it. No more playing games with y'all. This is about to be a hot mess. I don't know if Contreras gonna sign it.
Did you say about to be a hot mess? This is a hot mess, bro. We already in a hot mess. It's been a hot mess.
But now they got to own this hot mess.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, here we go again, promoting mediocrity. Wasn't Joe Giarrusso on the city council when the city went into this budget deficit? Right?
Yep.
Now he's the CAO. Now what kind of sense does that make?
Yep.
You just promoting another crooked criminal up to a high position. What y'all gonna be able to listen? Transparency you talking about? Them folks ain't gonna have no transparency. They gonna be like them folks with them overtime hours. Catch me if you can. That's what. Hey, I'm telling you, Gerard, I'm coming to get me a job down there. I like that type of money there. Man, I can buy a whole lot of crawfish with that $245,000.
Let me tell you something. I just think that a lot of them boys is putting themselves in a position where they working too much.
I couldn't do it no more, man. Hey, that city was gonna be there before you, during, and after you.
Yep.
You better take you some time off and enjoy yourself, man. Life is too short.
Yep.
Look, we only living to about 70 something, if that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do it, man. No, man. But I tell you what though, I got big money. When you talk about you took a over and under on TD going off, I got big money.
Oh, which one you thinking?
Oh, she gonna throw it in a circle. And I'm telling you, and she might tell them folks to pat their behind to that. I'm telling you, I won't be surprised that woman turn around and pat her behind to them people.
Yeah, something gonna happen.
I can't wait to see it, and I hope I'm there because first time in my life I'm actually recording something on the phone because I don't record nothing on the phone.
Yes, indeed.
But that's that's how good this gonna be. Do you blame her?
Mm-mm.
I mean, the amount of money you spent to investigate me, to put me on trial, and hoping for me to go to prison, while all your cronies are getting contracts, all your people are doing illegal stuff and getting away with it, but I got to go, and they don't have to go. If I was her, I'd get on that stand, and I'd sing like a bird. I'd sing like the Mississippi Bass Choir. I'm telling it all.
Oh, you just don't know.
Man,
it's coming.
Look, just like Nino Brown, I get up on there. Remember Nino Brown when he went to court? He started telling on everybody.
He said, if I'm going down, everybody going down.
You going down.
Yep. Sure did.
All right, Brother G, you have a good one, man.
All right, Galloway. James. Did we miss James? Yeah, we missed James. James, holla back. Would you tell? Would y'all get up there and tell on everybody? If I'm going down, everybody going down? I just think it's interesting that, y'all have secrets. I know the secrets, but y'all want to tell on me. And then when you tell on me, you think I'm just going to sit up there and take it, right? We all have something to tell, but don't let it get to the point where it blocks out the real task at hand. Because we get there every day. This situation, I'm talking about nationwide, we do this every day. Y'all think about something. Oh, what's the new deal today? The new deal is, did they try to kill everybody in the boat? And when they blew everybody up and the 2 men survived, did they really give the order? Who gave the order to kill them people? That's what I forgot to ask Galloway. From a military standpoint, did the admiral make that call himself to shoot another missile at them? Or did he have to get that from the Secretary of War? Galloway, call me back. I'm trying to figure that out. I needed to know that because I really think that he had to have orders to do that. He didn't just kill him just to kill him.
And then it's a funny thing?
And then threw the admiral under the bus.
Trump talking about, we've gone bomb the drug dealers coming out of Venezuela and all, but you just pardoned a big drug lord.
Yeah.
How you do that there?
You're a billionaire.
Yeah.
That's all? No. There is not Chinese arithmetic for this one. He's a billionaire. Not Trump. I'm talking about the guy. So, but yeah. So that's the big talk right now. Everybody's talking the big talk. I'm actually making this as a reference to what just Galloway said. So how do you do that, Darren? Da 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 da. It's called a distraction. What's the distraction? If you want a comparison, the distraction is, are we going to say it's a war crime? Because when they bombed the boat, 2 of them survived.
And he said, kill all survivors.
And he said, kill them all. Nobody survives. Kill them all. And they bombed them again. They killed the 2 men holding on to the pieces of the destroyed boat. But what is that? It took all the headlines. Because if y'all don't remember, because we have short-term amnesia, that it wasn't 48 hours prior to that everybody's like, the Epstein files. We're going to get all of our people rally and we're going to open up these things. Da, 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 da. Have you heard in the last 24 to 48 hours anything about the Epstein files? And what we did, we went with the flow. So, how do you use that, Gerod, to get back to the local amnesia? The local amnesia, to me, in my sick way of thinking, it is basically, we've been talking about budgets. Oh, my God. Oh, Lord, we didn't spend $160 million that we didn't have. We didn't have the money. And look what it is. Gilbert Montano. Yeepy, 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 yeepy. Oh, my God, we didn't have the money. But today, let's all sing around a kumbaya. Why? Because we've got the people that we're going to have leading into the next administration. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to these folks. We're all going to just stand here and take some photos, right? What was on the news? Ladies and gentlemen, Mayor-elect Elena Moreno is naming her new cabinet. Yeety, 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 yeety. But what did not happen in this whole scenario of, Lord Jesus, we got to do what we're going to do about the budgets, and we got to cut some folks. We got to furlough some folks. We're going to have to get rid of this. We're going to have to get rid of that. All the people that was there yesterday was standing up at the microphone saying, police, police, don't leave my children. Police, police, don't leave the children. We don't want our funding to be cut. Yeety, 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 yeety. Well, these are your new people that you're putting in place, right? At any point, did we say how much we're going to pay? At any point, have we really discussed that these new deputy mayors are getting a certain amount of salary? How much we paying? I'd like to know. I don't think nobody coming up there for no $7.25 and 35 cents an hour. I don't think so. Are these the big money folks? How much we paying? Because if y'all remember, we were criticizing some of the folks that were getting monies off the city's dime, off the city's time. Now, don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with paying folks good. But is it a salary that is a major market salary? Or is it a salary that's a medium market salary? With expectations of what this city's going to be. Or provisions. What you mean provisions? I'm glad y'all asked. Provisions that will say, hey, look, because we are in such dire straits right now with our budgeting, my team has agreed to work for a certain amount of money until we get this thing under control. And then what we'll do is take them up to a certain standard. You might have something there. You might. You might have something there. But of course, what you all also understand is the fact that we will definitely be talking to, I guess, those folks that want to look at the budgets and say, I thought we were trying to save some money. And this had to be agreed upon by the legislative auditor who's there too, right? But that relationship, y'all just don't know that relationship. That relationship been a relationship. He's not going to disagree with Helena Moreno at all. She called him in the first time. They know each other. We act like that was like, uh-oh, y'all in trouble now. No, they won't. More coming up, y'all. Everybody hold tight.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat, brought to you by FidelityWealthManagement.com. Former Toronto Raptors GM Masai Ujiri is hard at work in Africa. He's co-founder of Giants of Africa, a nonprofit that's looking to help educate and enrich young people throughout the continent through the sport of basketball. Speaking on the sidelines of the Bloomberg Africa Summit in Johannesburg, Ujiri talked about how the lack of sports infrastructure is holding the continent back.
You think about Nairobi, you think about Joburg here, you think about Lagos, you think of Abidjan, Accra, no arenas. Imagine those put in the middle of the city, somewhere in the cities, with all the hubs, the districts around them, and all the things that fans, people want to engage in these kind of places. And that's what we're trying to really replicate here.
Ujiri says that Africa has enough talent to build sports leagues from the ground up. Current NBA stars like Joel Embiid and Pascal Siakam are good examples. I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Are you like everybody else in the world who has no idea what to get everyone for the holidays? Well, you're in luck. We got you. Hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Because with hands-free Skechers slip-ins, you just step into them and they're on. There's no bending down, no touching, no fuss. Plus, Skechers slip-ins come in everyone's favorite styles and colors. And you can get slip-ins everywhere stylish footwear is sold, including a Skechers store. Or if you're too busy to shop in person, just get them online at Skechers.com, Amazon, and more.
It's Off the Top with Norman Robinson on WBOK 1230 AM.
While the city of New Orleans continues to wrestle with a $160 million budget shortfall, it seems citizens are left with no definitive explanation about who's exactly responsible for this financial mess. This fiscal fiasco threatened to leave city employees and vendors unpaid. and it sent the city council stepping to the state with hat in hand pleading for approval of a $125 million bridge loan to cover payroll. The State Bond Commission said okay, but the city leaders had to agree that the state legislative auditor would oversee how the city spends that money. I believe there should be an investigation by the state attorney general to get to the bottom of this mess to determine where the fault lies. There has been lots of finger-pointing. The council blames the mayor's administration. The administration blames the council. Sources with knowledge of city government tell me that the blame lies squarely at the feet of Mayor LaToya Cantrell and her chief administrative officer, Gilbert Montano, who, by the way, resigned to take a cushy job as chief of staff at the Audubon Nature Institute. It was only a month after Montano left City Hall that the deficit mess was exposed. Montano has a history where deficits are concerned. Before taking the job as CAO of the city of New Orleans, he held the position of deputy CAO and chief of staff for the city of Albuquerque, New Mexico. That city had deficits of $24 million in 2017 and $40 million in 2018. While there were no conclusions about who was responsible for the shortfalls in Albuquerque, the record shows that Gilbert Montano was on watch. On watch as CAO here in New Orleans, Montano was the chief budget officer. The CAO is the budget officer named in the city charter, not the mayor or not the council. CAOs have the responsibility for development, oversight, and execution of the city's annual budget. As such, the CAO is held to be the authority in budget matters. Earlier this year, in testimony before the city council, the city finance office reported that cash flow was in dire straits. Montano pushed back, telling the council that things weren't that bad. Well, we now know that things were that bad, and even worse than we could have imagined. The question is this a matter of incompetence or malfeasance? We taxpayers have a right to know, damn it. This is Norman Robinson off the top.
Tired of the impersonal, one-size-fit-all style of banking? You deserve a bank that delivers exceptional service and personalized attention to your needs. That's the Home Bank Standard. Since 1908, Home Bank has been a trusted financial partner for businesses and families because we go the extra mile to help you reach your goals. See for yourself why Home Bank is good for business, good for life. Stop by any New Orleans area location or find out more at home24bank.com. Home Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Cary Grant. Let's elevate every Tuesday through Thursday from 6 to 7 p.m. as we discuss the community, the country, and the world, from politics to current events and sports. We look forward to your input and continuing the quality programming on your community station, WBOK. Join us every Tuesday through Thursday, 6 to 7 p.m. on Elevated Conversations, the Arnie and Cary Show.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. Here we go. The reality check on WBOK 1230 AM.
All right, folks, welcome back. Arnie and Cary coming in today too, right? Yeah. So they'll be here at 6 o'clock, about 32 minutes away. To make sure they take you into the evening time. Y'all make sure y'all call Cary and ask him some of these questions. Y'all know Cary used to do that and be in charge of the budget for the city back in the day. And never got it wrong. They always told everybody, like, Cary that man, he always get the budget within 1%. Correct? Plus or minus. And he was that guy. Oh, he coming through the door now? Yeah. Good guy too. Very good guy. There were some other issues that are coming up. Y'all tell me about what you think about them too, because I don't think we've discussed this in depth, but it makes me ask the question about the Bogalusa mayor, Tyron Trone. The young man that won as the mayor, and ever since he has been in this office, he has been under some type of scrutiny, and even the state saying that they got charges of malfeasance in office, public intimidation, theft between $5,000 and $25,000, and all these different charges. I'm like, has he been in office that long to get up all these charges? And he went yesterday in front of the judge to say that he's pleading not guilty. It was a lot of folks, from my understanding, in Bogalusa that were very upset because he won. So, if that's the case, I mean, are we looking at a situation where it could have just been, to get him out of office? Is he one of those that's just doing the wrong thing, thinking nobody's looking at him? You're a young dude, man. Everybody is looking. Okay. I just needed to make sure that it wasn't me. Next, one of my other stories that made me go, These issues of border control, the immigration folks coming to New Orleans, there's something different in the law in the state of Louisiana that's a little bit different than what you're going to see in Chicago, Illinois, maybe even Charlotte. And I think that we've got to be able to look at it and see what it is. The state of Louisiana has an ordinance. I know it's in New Orleans. I know it's in Jefferson Parish as well, that law enforcement has to help with border control. They are to assist when they need assisting. And they have to go by it. That's what's been put in front of them. So before we get down to blaming all the different folks that's out here, just know that they are calling upon local law enforcement to be a part. I was watching my social media, and that was as soon as I saw the news where they said, we're going to put it off for 2 more weeks, that these border agents are not coming in for another 2 weeks. Y'all, they here. They already here. Anybody saw when they took down the folks over at, where was that, at Home Depot and Floor and Decor yesterday on the West Bank? Or was that over the weekend? I think that was over the weekend. They here already. What I don't want everybody to just be relaxed on, that includes folks of my hue, is that I was reading a story where they were talking about this guy that was delivering the mail. He's a postal carrier. And they pulled up on him to try to take him in. He had to let them know that, hey, dude, no, I'm not one. No, leave me alone. I am the postman. And had to prove it to him. We had this conversation week before last, Suzette and I, where we were talking about the different complexities of complexions that these folks that have probably never been here and saw or have seen what they're getting ready to see down here in this gumbo of a culture that we have, of cultures. Some folks look like they could be Mexican. Some folks, We have whites that look like they got some melanin in them. We have a Vietnamese community. We have a community of Haitians. So it's going to be interesting in the next couple of weeks because remember, whenever they start here, they have requested through the federal government that they could be here for the next 90 days. Whatever. And they're not just going to be in New Orleans. They're going to be, because remember something, yes, that issue that happened on the West Bank where they picked them up at Floor and Decor and all of that. That ain't New Orleans. That's Jefferson Parish. I'm going to ask everybody, not because I'm just sitting here in front of a microphone talking to you, but because I'm sitting here in front of a microphone talking to you. Y'all, make sure you got your papers with you. Make sure you got your license. If you got your birth certificate, passport, carry it with you. Just carry it with you. You may need it. Because I don't think they're going to know what in the world some of the nationalities they getting ready to see. They getting ready to see Negroes with blue eyes. They getting ready to see Haitians that speak French. Our city has probably diversity that if you ain't used to it, you don't know how to handle it. And I don't want to see folks getting hurt because some fool with a mask on done come down here and say you an illegal. And you're not. And you're not. Well, somebody asked me earlier today, well, why you think they ain't coming down here to get no Haitians? Most Haitians, dark skin, da-da-da. Do you all remember, and this is what I use. I said, do you not remember that it was just earlier, last year when that man was sitting up here talking about the Haitians? They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. Do you not really think that there is some order under this man's authority to get them folks that's talking about eating the cats and eating the dogs? And if you have not had the opportunity to listen to the Haitian culture communicate, it's a beautiful thing. It really is. So you'd see for yourself. Anyway, I'm just saying it's coming. And if you don't pay attention, somebody gonna walk up on you and you're not going to be able to handle it. And I don't want you just being the one disappearing. I do not want you to be one that's just disappearing. All right. So now we know. I hope you're prepared. ICE, Border Patrol, they here already. They filmed it on social media last week, and I don't know if y'all got it. Not last week, this week. I think it was like 24, 25 different vehicles coming down Canal Street. So they here. Don't get fooled when they talk about it'll probably be next 2 weeks or something like that. They don't want to let you know when their deployment is going to be. They do not want you to know. So be careful, because that too could be a detriment for you. And then by the time they finish taking them to court, it's going to be too late anyway. and it is. We have, I think in New Orleans, they're saying they have a certain amount of attorneys that are now being put online to defend these guys. If only we could do that. Put attorneys in place when we have somebody looking out for us. Or whenever we have a situation, we need them to look out for us. But we don't. So what do? We do. And I still don't think that black folks are concerned. What did he say? I think he said he don't think that black folks are concerned. Did he say that? I don't know. Ask him. Say, Gerod. Did you say that black folks ain't concerned about this? Huh? Yeah. I was going to hold this until I could get off the air, and maybe I ain't had to say it. I don't know lately. What's very scarce to me, what's very scaring to me is that I'm learning a pattern of behavior that could end up being detrimental to a lot of folks. And that pattern of behavior is that you're so nonchalant about issues that you don't think concern you. And the only time that you get joined to the hip and be ready to go and march and talk bad about it is when something happens to you or yours personally. Am I wrong? So, to answer your question, I don't think that we concerned. But Lord, if I said ICE here and they're going to take away your second line, y'all be using the N-word. Did y'all know they were coming to take away the second line? What? They coming to do what? Oh, hell no. Mm-hmm. They coming here. Oh, here go one for you. For those that show up for the second lines, y'all ready to fight now. But let me get another one. They coming to knock on your door and tell you better give them your EBT card. They better not come knock on my door. Somebody might get shot. You have to give up your EBT card. And they're coming to get it. Ignorant, huh? More coming up, folks. Everybody hold tight.
AURN News.
I'm Ebony McMorris. A lot of eyes are on Nashville, Tennessee today as voters head to the polls for a special election. Then the race will decide who replaces retiring Republican Congressman Mark Green in the 7th District, a seat that was redrawn after 2020 to slice up Nashville and fold parts of the city into a largely rural conservative district. Only about 1 in 5 registered voters in the district actually live in Nashville, including many black and working class communities whose political power has been weakened by the map. On the ballot, Democrat Afton Benn, a Nashville organizer and progressive activist, and Republican Matt Van Epps, an Army veteran backed by President Donald Trump and national GOP leaders. Republicans are favored, but both parties have poured money in staff and ads, treating this as an early test of Trump's influence and Democratic energy heading into the 2026 midterms. For AURN News, I'm Ebony McMorris.
'Tis the season to be compassionate and joyful. Be sure to spend your Christmas day with us at WBOK as we bring to you 24 hours of commercial-free holiday music, beginning at 10 p.m. on Christmas Eve and all day on Christmas. Let WBOK bring joy and happiness to you with our holiday music on this festive occasion. You can tune in at WBOK 1230 a.m. and on the World Wide Web at WBOK1230.com. Happy holidays to you and yours from everyone here at WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about.
A message from the community scientist. Do you live or work in St. James, St. John, St. Charles, Ascension, Calcasieu, Baton Rouge, or St. Bernard Parish? You may be exposed to harmful chemicals like phthalates, BPA, and flame retardants found in everyday products but linked to serious health risks. That's why the Community Scientist, a program of Rise St. James, brings you clear, science-based facts that protect your health and our environment. Stay informed, stay empowered. Visit risestjames.org today.
You've got responsibilities, but that doesn't mean your dreams are on hold. At Southern University at New Orleans, our evening and weekend college is designed with your life in mind. Finish your degree, start a new one, on your time, your degree, your schedule. No excuses, just opportunity. Visit suno.edu and make your next move today.
Meet Leanna, a part-time chef and full-time mom. In the past, Leanna didn't have health insurance because she didn't think she could afford it. What she didn't realize is she qualified for Medicaid. She loves the coverage and peace of mind that comes with high-quality care. The kind of care you get with Healthy Blue. This is Medicaid, and it's for more people than you think. Maybe even you. To see if you qualify, go to myhealthybluela.com.
Visit DePaul's new Algiers Health Center at 2801 General de Gaulle Drive to receive primary and preventive care for both adults and children. Services also include behavioral health, imaging, and on-site pharmacy, vision, Medicaid enrollment assistance, and more. For appointments, visit DePaulCommunityHealthCenters.org or call 504-207-3060.
I'm Wendell Pierce. Thanks for making WBOK your station. WBOK.
Here we go. The reality check on WBOK 1230 AM.
All right, folks. 504-582-9422 is the number. What you say there? What's going on, Zed?
Hello. Happy holidays to you and our family. I just want to know, what's the plan? Has there been a press conference by city officials, current and incoming, how they're going to deal with this? The police chief, where is the joint conference? How are they going to deal with this? Because people lives are going to be affected or interfered with, be it Latino people, black, white, whoever. And that's what I would like to know, and I'll hang up and listen.
All right, cool. So I know Ann Kirkpatrick did do a press conference. She's the one that actually let everybody know that about this rule with the state of Louisiana that the law enforcement has to oblige the federal troops. So she did tell them that. As far as anything else that has been said, I haven't heard anything from the current administration or the new administration But I guess they let her handle it. The other thing, too, that I'll say that I heard, and I think that many of us have, is that there are a lot of food restaurants, vendors that are not showing up for work. I don't know if you all knew that or not. I actually went to a Mexican restaurant. And you could throw a boulder in there and not hit nobody. But usually you had to stand in line or you had to stand back and wait because there was a waiting time. They ain't coming out. So folks are scared, especially our Latino friends. They are not coming out. As a matter of not coming out of their homes. I do know that they're ordering a lot of DoorDash. Boy, you can make some money on DoorDash right now. They're not coming out. But I will tell you this, whether it's our Latino friends, Haitian friends, or anybody else, whatever nationality, if they come knocking on your door, I'm talking about ICE, Border Patrol, whatever. If they come knocking on your door, you do not have to answer the door. I don't care what they say. As a matter of fact, don't answer it. If somebody come looking at you like, and they knocking at the door and they don't sound familiar and they got a mask on, unless you are expecting Freddy Krueger, don't answer the door. You got a mask on? You ought to know better than to come to my door with a mask on anytime. Take the mask off. Let me see your face. Oh, you ain't taking it off? All right.
Start blasting right through the door.
Right through the door. Right through your door. What was wrong with you? Scared for my life. Michonne.
Hello, how are you all today?
Good, my dear. How you doing?
No complaints. It doesn't make sense.
What's going on?
So, I've seen a couple of places where they live, the Mexicans, Latinos, where they're backing their cars all the way up to their front door. Like, you can't squeeze in or anything.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I've also heard some restaurants closing, like you're saying.
Yep.
I know I have a couple of friends that work at hotels. They're not showing up for housekeeping.
Yep.
It's bad.
Yeah. I know the taquerias, they're saying like, I forgot exactly which one it was, but one of the taquerias said, we just gonna shut our doors. We'll open up later.
Yeah. But the backing up to their house doors, I was like, wow, look at that. So, yeah, pay attention to that. You might see it now, once somebody mentions it.
I never really even thought about that one, but yeah, they like, we ain't coming out. Yeah, but who would want to live that way?
That's why I say it's bad. It's horrible.
Yeah,
you shouldn't have to.
And then they got it up to what? Now they're saying whenever they start, we have up to 90 days of this type of behavior to happen. So if they start in 2 weeks.
So in 90 days, they're going to get 5,000 people?
They said within 90 days. Yes, they have requested from the time that they start, they have 90 days, and they're going to get 5,000 folks. But that's the predicament that they're putting themselves in, trying to say they're going to go and get 5,000 folks. But it's not just New Orleans; it's the region area. So.
And are they going to be like in St. Bernard Parish and all that too?
Yes, Jefferson, St. Bernard. They didn't. They don't have no boundaries. They're federal.
Yeah, well, even if they wasn't, he wouldn't have no boundaries.
Yep.
Yeah,
so,
horrible.
Horrible.
Well,
but it's coming. It's coming. They here. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh,
and
they coming."
I wouldn't be living where my visa and all that say I live. I'd have to be somewhere else.
Yeah.
Because remember, they're not renewing visas or anything. I have some friends who they wouldn't renew the green card visa.
All they doing, all of this mess is doing nothing except setting up for the next person to get hurt.
Yeah.
God bless those those National Guard folks, because I know they going like, what the hell? We doing what? I know they don't even want to be out there, but somebody else going to get radicalized. So.
All right. Have a great evening, y'all.
You too, my dear. Be careful.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Oh, but dang, I forgot to tell Michonne. I went to I was coming down Franklin Avenue right there at Claiborne. That road done sunk so far down. I was standing there getting my oil change, man, and just listening to all the cars that were bottoming out and hitting the oil pan. Bang! As they were going across it. Bang! One after the other. Bang! I was like, that road done caved in. Just done caved in. Oh, well. All right, y'all. Coming up, Arnie and Carrie's next. I'll see y'all on tomorrow. Y'all be careful. Have a great rest of the evening. Yeah.